good job. We'll enter a brand new comic reaction. This time we got issue 20.82 of Hunted. Or maybe Spiderman, I should say. So let's get into it. Corey Smith is the pencil. So we got Corey Smith as the artist. You have wasted your best years toiling in a laboratory, alone. You work night and day, only to be cheated out of what was rightfully yours. But now the winds have shifted, have they? Congratulations, Vulture. Vulture! 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 Your moment has finally come. Next page. I have to admit, I've been impressed after all. It was a pretty ingenious start, getting snatched up by the middle by those mercenaries. Oh, the indignity. From there, it was a question if you'd even survive. But now I should not underestimate a man like you. The kind with the special something that separates leaders from followers. It wasn't easy, but you made it so far. Even if sacrifice had to be made along the way, how could that even matter? In the grand scheme of things, Adrian Thomas! Next page. Come on down, the devil! Surprise, surprise! Tonight's tonight's lucky contestant. Tell him what he's won, Bob. You've won a reservation or two at the luxurious Central Park Institution Tavern at Elves on the Green. Where you'll get the chance at the biggest prize in them all, Poppycock. Why should I be stupid enough to believe someone to be stupid enough to go where you tell me? This is another trap just like the one you set me in and you stuffed me in there. Oh, hear that? Hear that, folks? Look like we got real roller here. Perhaps he'd like to see what's behind door number 2. Mercy, please. Next page. There he is. My knight in balding armor. Wine? I'd offer you food, but the kitchen's closed. This dude's art's actually really good. I really like his design of arcade. I think this is the first time we've seen arcade, at least in this book, in a normal art style. I could be wrong though. I tried to convince the client to keep it open with what's a few service industry hostages. It means we can't get a decent steak. Well, we're trapped in here. That's not even the worst. That's not even the worst of it. You know, we have the met in here. The meat. Yeah, the met in here. The whole thing completely empty, and I begged him. I said, "Do you have any idea of the death traps I could build in that place?" But Craven is nothing. There's nothing. He's not a slave to the brand. Craven? Okay, yeah, better get you up to speed. I know we didn't do a very good job at keeping you clued in when we were beating you up and throwing you in a cell. Things have gotten a little convoluted, so pay attention. Craven hired 2 mercs, Taskmaster and Black Ant. So right, Craven brought Taskmaster and the Black Ant to kidnap you, even stick you in Central Park under a force field where you're being chased by killer robots, drones piloted by wealthy and almost impossibly rude trophy hunters. Okay, maybe it's actually pretty straightforward. How could Craven? We were partners once. We were part of the Sinister Six. What happened to loyalty? Yeah, I can't believe the guy who calls himself the Hunter turned on the guy in the bird suit. And you! I'll kill you for that! Whoa, don't blame me. Hold on, man, hold on. I'm just a messenger. Hold on. Next page. I'm just the heavily armed messenger. I mean, I wish I could take credit for this, the ingenuity, the vision, but that's all him. I merely facilitate. And let me tell you, Volchi, he got you pretty good. These robot hunters are basically indestructible. The force field is basically indestructible, which means my problem is with any of it. Actually, you see, Craven's not the only one who's a slave to the brand. I don't understand. I'm very upfront with this client. It's right here and there in section 42B.1 of every contract. A nice, clear 4-point font. If I'm going to build you a death trap, say said death trap needs to have a chance of survival. Not much, but a chance. Craven, you got you dead to rights. This whole thing is all airtight. It's all improvised. Next page. What is it? That, my razor-feathered friend, is what I call a hunter killer. It's the cure to what ails you. What does it do? Whole lot of things. Disrupts pilots, direct feed to the drones, create lag time, and disables the targeting system, scales database, lowers defense shielding. It makes it so we can destroy the things. Yes, indeed, but there's a catch. Blah! Of course there's a catch. Your problem right here, even when one of you is strong enough to take down hunters, a number of overwhelming you have not interested in I'm getting rid of the problem for you. That's the slim chance in my slim chance policy. So I programmed the disrupt field, made it narrow at first so that the range could only take out one hunter at a time. And the best part, there is a best part. The more hunters you kill, the bigger the field gets. You know, Mario like the mushrooms. Throwing in Mario references in here. Alright. Which means in order to unlock the full potential of this thing, you need a war of attrition. Next page. Alright. I don't mention I've mentioned this job, but I love this art, man. This art's great. You got it. You need dead hunters more. You need dead hunters quick to get more dead hunters. So you're gonna need to throw a lot of bodies at the problem. Which got me wondering after I built it, who could I possibly give this to? Who is crafty and cunning enough to persuade all these trapped animals to follow their lead, being cold-blooded enough to live knowing that they were sending so many of those poor souls to certain doom. And then I got wind of this footage. And the man replies, I don't need to be faster than a tiger. I just need to be faster than you. Wait, Mr. Vulture! Ah! I do believe you're my mass murderer in a haystack, Adrian. Oh shit, when he killed Gibbon. Gibbon was a weak little fool. He would have died slower, maybe. Sounds like exactly the kind of attitude somebody leading an army would need. Just might survive to see it. So what do you say, Vulture? Want to start a revolution with me? Yo, I'm loving this issue. This whole stuff with like arcade and Vulture is really cool. I'm curious where that's gonna go. So there we go. Didn't take long to adjust. Viper, I've been meaning to tell you this for months, but I'm starting to think you're not the guy to lead the Serpent Society. Second, it's our fault we're stuck in here. You can't do that. You don't have a quorum. Help back here, little snakes. Then again, maybe we could entertain a buyout of some kind. Oh shit, here it comes. Next page. Oh! Decapitated. Hello, serpents. I forgive the intrusion, but I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. If it's a leader you were looking for, the rest came naturally, didn't it? Next page. Like you were born for it, this. When I found you, where were you? Scared and afraid. Now look at you, united, strong. An army ready to take the fight to those who will destroy you. It will not be easy, but the cost will be great. But together, my dear friend, we will triumph. And then we will take revenge on the man who put us here. This is my promise to you, my devoted soldiers. We will not stop, we will not rest until we feast on the flesh of the hunters! Great instincts, Adrian. This is how you survive in the wild. Adaptation, evolution. Trouble is, in the end, it only gets you so far. Next page. Before our numbers inevitably come. Oh shit! It was all the rails from Raven. I've been loving this issue, man. This is awesome. Ah, crap. Just like you said, gotta hand it to you there. Craven, you sure do know how your wildlife type. Vulture is a predictable animal. He's crafty and cunning, but truth, his weakness is on display. He craves death. He is drawn to it like a moth to a flame. Well, as long as you don't mind the mixed metaphor, I don't. Either way, he'll get the job done and involve the whole mess of them right into the trap. If death is what he's after. Next page. Next page. Ah, Stan's Soapbox. July of 1980, 1968. One of my personal favorites, so I love it to read this one. We sometimes receive letters accusing us of publishing too many different titles. Publishing too many different titles. A number of fans have said it's too expensive trying to buy all our mags. But they ask us not to be so greedy and to publish less of them. So we thought you'd like to hear our side of the story. The only reason we constantly add more titles is because you asked for them. Stan Lee is straight up savage, man. Oh, I love these. Stan Lee's straight savage. Thousands upon thousands of you send letters demanding we give Cap, Shellhead, who the fuck is Shellhead, Namor, and all the others their own magazines. In fact, we remember when we tried to discontinue the Hulk some years ago? Your incessant outcrying forced us to bring him back, despite the fact it imposed a tremendous strain on our already overworked staff. And each time we try to publish fewer 25-cent summer issues. You know, this is all because like nothing costs 25 cents nowadays. Where was I? Okay, you specials. You swamp us with letters demanding more than ever. Personally, we'd be happy to let up a bit. Many of us, including yours truly, haven't had a vacation in years. But our policy was, is, and always will be to give Marveldom what it asked for. That's Marvel nowadays. That's not the case anymore. Okay, what it asked for, judging by our ever-skyrocketing sales, we are not far from the mark. That's the low-down, loyal one. We don't want you to spend all your bread on mags. Honestly, but so long as the dramatic demand for them continues, we can't turn a deaf ear. Anyway, remember this, no matter how many stories we create each month, our credo will always be the same. Nil nisi optimus. Nothing but the best. Excelsior. I'm assuming that's Latin. Next page. He'll have plenty. Badass. Next page. Mother. Vermin is afraid. Vermin is in pain. Worst of all, Vermin is alone. Trapped here in a cage again. They poke and rot, make Vermin feel bad. Oh, my throat is going to hate me after I'm done with this. Prepare 15 cc to the Mountain Dew colored stuff. Why couldn't you just say green? Why would you like throwing Mountain Dew in here? Anyway. Then find a bigger cage. We're gonna need it. Yes, sir. Vermin doesn't want to be alone. Vermin wants mother. Ah, look at the gloomy little fella. You want some candy? Want Uncle Lucky to give you a nice injection of buy one engineer candy? Vermin just wants to go home. Vermin just wants to. Next page. Ah, crap. Hello. There we go. Oh, he eats his finger. Or bites, I should say. Eat! Ah! He bit me! Sylvia! He bit me! Ah! Please! Don't hurt Vermin anymore! He be nice! Be friend! Like Skull and like Skullface! He and his friend may help each other! Hate to break it to you, Furball, but Skullface and Blackhead aren't exactly simpatico right now. No, Aunt! Slitherman! Slitherman? No, that's... heck! Sound the alarm! Sound the alarm! He saw that's how Taskmaster was working with Lizard this whole time! Find him! Find him! Find him! Hurry up! Find him, you idiots! He thinks he's so smart, but Vermin knows things. Vermin knows secrets. Well, that complicates things, but I suppose I do owe you one, Vermin. Vermi. You let Vermin free? No. But I am going to help you with. I am going to help you out with your problem. You said you don't want me alone anymore. You want a friend. Well, I got the cure to what ails you. It might sting a little. Oh shit. Friends, Bubbles, Mother, make it stop. Mother hurts. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Mother? See, there you go. Told you to be worth it. Vermin isn't alone anymore. Continue in the immediate Spiderman. Alright, 2 more issues of the Hunted series. We're almost... Alright, so overall I'll give this issue 9.5. That stuff with Vulture was pretty good. That stuff with Furman was also really good. So anyway guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. You like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, affiliate links down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.